Good morning and welcome to VMT News After Morning Edition. This is Miguel Cisneros.
And I'm Soleil Perez.
VMT went recruiting last week and San Juanita Valdepeña has a story.
The Vidal M. Treviño School of Communications and Fine Arts held its yearly recruiting sessions this past week on January 30 and 31st. The goal of recruiting is to inspire future freshmen to choose VMT or any of the other magnet schools and stick with them all 4 years at the assist high school.
Well, number one, that we put on a good performance at the presentation, and that the students answer questions to prospective 8th graders who are coming into VMT, and hopefully guide them to our table to sign them up. To learn guitar in general, learn how to play guitar, read music, be literate, field trips, competitions, performances, fun stuff.
The event was filled with performances from fine arts, along with the students' ability to go to each fine art and ask more about their program.
Every school has their specific choices, so when it comes to choosing one school you like, you have to make sure that you really enjoy what it is and you would like to continue doing it. I think we stand out by being able to give out to the students that we could give them the high school experience.
The event hopefully inspired students to choose a magnet school in whatever program they choose and will be in for the next incoming year. With VMT News, this is San Juanita Valdepeña.
February is Black History Month, and through our shows, we will showcase important people who made a difference in our history.
For a number of years, the Negro passengers on the city bus lines of Montgomery have been humiliated, intimidated, and face threats on this bus line. Just the other day, one of the fine citizens of our community, Mrs. Rosa Parks, was arrested because she refused to give up her seat for a white passenger. Mrs. Rosa Parks was arrested and taken down to jail, taken from the bus, just because she refused to give up her seat. At present, we are in the midst of a protest, the Negro citizens of Montgomery, representing some 44% of the population. 90% at least of the regular Negro bus passengers are staying off the buses, and we plan to continue until something is done.
Because of Rosa Parks, we can face our fears and boldly walk in the direction of our dreams. Because of them, we can.
A Michigan judge delivered a 40 to 125-year sentence to disgraced former Michigan State University and Olympic gymnast physician Larry Nassar on Monday, bringing the criminal proceedings against the convicted child molester to a conclusion. The sentence for 3 sexual assaults counts Nassar admitted to being committed as a gymnast center in Dimondale, Michigan. Michigan didn't lengthen what already amounted to a life sentence for the 54-year-old. He will serve it concurrently with the 40 to 175-year-old sentence he received last month for 7 counts of sexual assault in nearby Lansing. Nassar also must serve a 40-year federal term for child pornography crimes. More than 260 girls and women have asserted abuse by Nassar, who often under the guise of medical treatment, digitally and penetrated and folded them. Eden County Judge Janice Cunningham termed the scope of Nassar's crimes beyond comprehension as she issued her sentence.
The U.S. military is getting its forces from an American-led coalition based in Iraq and shifting them to Afghanistan following the defeat of Islamic State group militias in the country. Estimating of 2016, there are more than 5,000 U.S. military personnel stationed in Iraq, with nearly 4,000 deployed to support and assist local groups fighting ISIS. militias. The remaining personnel included Special Operation Forces, logistic workers, and troops on temporary rotations.
A Texas middle school student sprang into action and guided a school bus to safety last week after he noticed the driver was suffering a medical emergency. Carson Vega does not actually ride the bus, but on the day of the incident, his mom allowed him to. The decision would later turn out to be a heroic one. In that bus drive, the bus driver had medical altercation. Soon after, student Carson Vega decided to immediately call the police, then later take the safety of the students on board on his hands and take the wheel of the bus for 2 miles, where he reached a stop and ultimately safety for everyone on board. The driver was taken to the hospital and is expected to be okay. It's unclear what type of medical emergency he was experiencing.
A Dallas man was executed Tuesday for the 1999 slaying of his ex-girlfriend while he already was on parole for killing his estranged wife. William Rayford, a 64-year-old, became the nation's second inmate to put to death this year, both in Texas, when he received lethal injection for beating and stabbing and strangling 44-year-old Carol Lynn Thomas Hall. Her body was found about 300 feet inside a drainage pipe behind her home in South Dallas's Oak Cliff area. Hall's 11-year-old son Benjamin also was stabbed in the attack but survived. He testified against Rayford, asked by the warden at the Texas Department of Criminal Justice Huntsville unit if he had a final statement. Rayford apologized repeatedly to his victim's 4 kids, who watched through a window a few feet from him. Carol didn't deserve what I had done, he said. The trial lawyer implied that people like Mr. Rayford, a black man, are the cause of the violence.
As every local knows here in Laredo, the month of February is full of fun events and fun activities for your family and friends. Now available at the mall is a new WBCA ticket kiosk, where you can purchase tickets for the WBCA Carnival, the Jalapeno Festival, Air Show, and more. The kiosk is now open from Monday to Friday from 4 p.m. to 8 a.m., 4 p.m. to 8 p.m., and Saturday from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. The final day for the ticket sales is February 16th.
We'll be right back with more news.
What a nerd.
Thank you for joining us. Let's start talking about entertainment news. Coming up this Friday the 9th, we have The 1517 to Paris, a film based on a true story. Later in the month, on Friday the 23rd, Game Night will premiere. Also coming to theaters this Friday the 9th is the kids' film Peter Rabbit.
I feel like life is just pushing us towards something, like some greater purpose.
Wait, I have kids at home.
Not with an ass like that, you don't.
Oh, well, thank you. Yes! Oh no, he died! Thomas, what's going on here? My 2 boys getting along. Nothing could make me happier. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now.
To start off 2018, these artists have come out with the new music video, Kali Uchis with After the Storm featuring Tyler the Creator, Justin Timberlake with Say Something, Maroon 5 with Wait, and Pink with Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken.
They will find love, 'cause after the storms, when the flowers blow, caught up in the middle of it, no, I can't help myself.
nominations were announced Monday night. The Hayes category is for shows with mostly equity actors in the cast. Helen is for shows with mainly non-equity casts. The awards will be presented on May 14. A Helen Hayes Award is a theater award named for the famed actress Helen Hayes to recognize excellence in professional theater in Washington, D.C. area since 1983. And to finish our segment today, after years of Dragon Ball fans waiting for a good fighting game based on their beloved franchise, they finally got their wish. On January 26, 2018, Dragon Ball FighterZ was released. With Dragon Ball FighterZ, you get a 2.5-dimensional experience with blends the 2D drawing look with 3D graphics, allowing a show more closely resembles a show. The styles of animation allows the show's famous over-the-top scenes to be played out, resulting in ridiculous finishers and specials to be used during match. And that is all news we have for this week. My name is Brianna Garza.
The 5th Annual Laredo Media and Film Festival is here again. Students from all over the city are invited to a 2-day festival where local, regional, and state speakers will talk about the latest trends and skills in the industry. Learn how to be successful in this medium and network with others who have the same passion. The Laredo Media and Film Festival will take place on February 22nd and 23rd at the Laredo Civic Center from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. For more information, call 956-273-7800. Find more information in our social media.
But yeah, I'm your today's 3-day forecast. Today is looking cloudy outside with 77 degrees Fahrenheit and with 20% chance of rain. Tomorrow is going to be scattered thunderstorms in the morning, then cloudy. Sky is late. High around 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds northeast at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Chance of rain, 50% chance. And on Thursday, there's going to be cloudy skies, high 57 degrees Fahrenheit, winds light and variable, and that's going to be our 3-day forecast.
Hey, you, go back. Huh? Just do it. Wash your hands, you fiend. Alright, that was a bit dumb. Alright. Okay, so just wash your hands, dude. It's unsanitary, and if you wash your hands, you might have some friends.
Come on, Billy, wash your hands. It's easy. Just wet your hands with clean water, apply soap, and rub your hands together to get the soap in for at least 10 seconds. Then wash it off.
Is coming our way. The Gabriel Iglesias One Show Fits All World Tour is coming to Laredo on Thursday, February 15, 2018, starring iconic Hispanic comedian Gabriel Iglesias at the Laredo Energy Arena at 8 o'clock. Prices range from $43 to $83. Tickets are now being sold online. Hurry and get yours today and get ready to have some laughs.
Tomorrow, February 7th at 10:30 a.m., students will meet at City Hall for the Career and Technical Education Proclamation. Students will learn about careers and they will engage in activities that will help them later on in their future. Not only will students do all this, but they will also hear from the mayor of our city in what he has to say to all the generation is doing for this career and technical education. And
that is all from us today.
We want to take a moment to thank our veterans.
Have a great day.